This episode is brought to you by HP Plus. In a world full of smart devices, isn't it about time your printer got smart too? Now printing is smart with HP Plus, and the HP Smart app is how it all happens. You can print from your phone with just a tap, no matter where you are, even from your garage/home office/yoga studio. Huh, that is smart. HP Plus. Learn more about smart printing at hp.com/smart.
When I get a daughter, man, please. I wish my daughter would come home and say, Dad, I'm upset. Why are you upset? Well, because he said he don't want to go there because it's not within his budget this month. I'm going to go to the dude's house and say, go buy the ring. Go buy the ring.
What's happening? No capping. We with AO, about to get a plate goal. Pull up to the table. Let's go.
Yo, what's going on, fam? It's your boy. It's Monday morning. That's right. We're back at the table. You guys already know how we do. We're going to keep it real relevant and relatable today. And I'm real pumped because I got something very, very special for our young people, for our millennials. Actually, we all young. Let's be real, okay? We are all young. We all love saying that we're young. Really, some of us are not really that young, but we all young at the heart. But yo, one of the things that I'm always getting, especially from young people in that 20 to 30 bracket, is, Anthony, what are some money moves I should be making right now? How should I be thinking about my money? Or what should I be doing with my money? How should I be processing? So today I'm gonna give you seven quick things, some money moves you need to be making. But do me a favor right now. I need you, all right, to go on ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're not a part of this family. If you're not a part of this family, what in the world are you thinking? Yo, join the family because I have a lot of great stuff coming your way for the rest of this year. And I want to help you reach your goals. I want to help you get out of debt, build wealth. I want to help you build your mind because your mind is a business. I want to help you build your network and get around some quality relationships and some quality friendships. So hit that subscribe button, hit the bell button, and make sure you share this video. So let's go ahead and get straight into the very first one. The very first one that money moves that young people, millennials, and really all of us should be doing. But I really want to hit that young bracket today. Here's the very first thing. Live below your means. Bottom line. Live below your means. All right? There's no secret that the stat is showing us that nearly 80% of us are living paycheck to paycheck. All right. When new kicks come out, when a new concert comes out, when something fresh comes out in culture, what we tend to do is sacrifice our priorities to go be a part of what culture is doing. To go purchase these new Jordans, to go purchase this new Gucci backpack, to go purchase the latest and greatest hair, ladies. You know, we tend to forget that priorities become first. And they maintain first. You see, to build wealth, if this is our goal, how do we get here? Let me show you how. We live down here. You see, to get wealth is all about margin. It's all about what's in between. How much space do we have? Okay? So our bills should equal here. One of the things that I learned while I was on the Ramsey team was that, our rent, our mortgage payment should be less than 25% of our take-home pay. So if you're making $1,000, for an example, this means that your rent or your mortgage should be right around $250, all right? When it comes to living below your means, instead of for eating out all the time, go get some groceries, okay? I want you to figure out some creative ways on really, really, really how to live below your means. Living below your means also means, here's number two. Well, this is going to be a real good one for you. Trust me on this one. We're going to live here for a little bit, all right? I want you to put your money to work with a vision. Now, I know you all are probably getting sick and tired of hearing your boy, AO, talking about having a budget. But I'm going to drill this into your head until you get sick and tired of it, until you actually have a budget, until I see my tribe, my family, you are living on a budget. But I really want you to think of your budget as a vision. And I wrote down some things of why is it important for you to have a clear vision. Here's the number one thing when it comes to a vision for your money, all right? Vision gives us direction. I want you to write that down. Vision gives us direction. If we have a clear vision, okay, we'll make a lot of progress toward our financial goals and things that we desire. I want you to have the car that you want to drive. I want you to have the Bentley. I want you to have the Mercedes. I want you to have the Lexus. I want you to go out there and take your family on this great vacation. If you're dating someone, I want you to be able to take, your young lady or your young man out on a very nice upscale date. I want you to have the things that you desire. But I think to get there, we got to have a clear vision because it gives us a clear direction on where we're going. And when we have a clear vision, check this out. This is number 2 up under the vision. It prevents us from making mistakes. I had a video go viral last year, and you guys know it. You guys already know exactly what happened, okay? I told this young lady, hey, I'm on a budget. This particular restaurant is outside of my budget. And listen, I can't go there. But what I can do is I can take you there next month, and I'll add that into my budget. Well, you guys already know the story. If you don't know the story, go on my YouTube channel, check it out. If you listen to this on podcast, just jump over to my YouTube channel and you'll see it. But when I told her that, she ghosted your boy. She stopped talking to me. Why? Because I had a clear vision for my money. But check this out. My vision prevented me from dating someone that wasn't dating me for the right reasons. When she ghosted me because I had a vision for my money and I was sticking to that, it showed me that she was the wrong one for me to be dating. You see, when we have a vision, having a clear vision for our money can help us prevent a lot of mistakes, especially expensive ones. And we know dating can get expensive. But let's just go down to the simple things. I know some of y'all ladies right now are getting kind of a little frustrated with your boy when I talk about how y'all can be expensive, because y'all can be. But so can us brothers. But, when you have a vision for your money, let's say, for an example, you have a detailed vision, a detailed plan for your money, okay? Let's say, for an example, something comes up and one of your friends says, hey, I want to go to Jamaica next month for my birthday. Well, when you look at your budget, you'll be able to see what kind of margin you're working with. You'll be able to see what are your priorities. Then from there, your budget, your vision either says, yes, we can do that, or your vision says, no, you can do that. One of the things that I know that I'm seeing, I am not married, so I want to make sure that I'm not acting as a marriage expert, because I am not a marriage expert, okay? But one of the things that I've learned when it comes to having a clear vision, that both the husband, wife and husband, if they have a clear vision, that vision prevents arguments. That vision settles disagreements. For an example, let's say, hey, husband, wife, I had a wife. Let's say if I had a wife, let's say you had a spouse. Hey, spouse, I want to go purchase this new car. I really like this new car. And let's say I want to do that, but my spouse, she says, no, I don't want to do that. Well, if we go back to our vision can settle it. Well, babe, if we buy this car, it's gonna slow us down from purchasing the home that we're gonna do. Or, babe, if we buy this car, it's gonna slow us down from paying off debt that we want to pay off. Or, babe, if we buy this car, it's gonna slow us down from investing into our children's college fund. Or it could be like, hey, babe, I looked at the vision, aka the budget. We are debt free. We're already investing. We already saved enough money for Christmas that's coming up right around the corner. I think we can afford this car. Let's go ahead and start making some adjustments to the budget, to the vision, so we can go ahead and get the car because it's not delaying us from accomplishing our vision. So a budget, I really want to look at a budget as not handcuffs on you can't enjoy your money. No, the Bible says where there is no vision, that's where people perish. So it's the same thing for our money. Where there is no vision for our money, that's why our money is disappearing. And our money shouldn't be disappearing. We should be telling our money what to do every single time we get paid. And it will be such a huge blessing to you to get the money. And you already know what you're going to do with the money. Your money is not telling you what it's going to do. If I can go back to my early 20s, I would tell myself, ASAP, get on the budget, son. Sit down and make sure that your vision for your life matches the vision for your money. I want to pay off debt. Is that inside your vision for your money? I want to save up for a ring for my spouse. Is that inside your vision for your money? I want to go see my parents for Christmas. Okay, cool. Is that inside your vision for your money? Hey, the new Jordans are coming out. Okay, cool, great. Is that inside the vision for your money? You know what? I want to go back to school. I want to get my master's degree. I want to get a certificate. Okay, cool, great. Is that inside the vision for your money? You see, the vision for your life and the vision for your money should work hand in hand. It should be congruent. It should be complementing each other. It should be helping each other. It should be serving each other. Have a vision for your money. You guys, I'm going to be bringing up budgeting and vision for our money often here at the table because I want to make sure that we are reaching our goals. Hear me clearly. CJ, put me on this camera right here, camera number 2. Hear me clear. I want y'all to see my eyes. If I could go back and have a written plan for all of my money, if I can have a clear vision for my life, this is where I'm going. This is where God is taking me. This is where God is telling me to go. And then I have a vision for my money. What? Do you know where I could be today? But I want to flip that on you. Where could you be today? If you had a clear vision for your life, if you knew exactly where you were going, if you had a clear direction, a clear path of where you're going, not just in life, but with your money. Some of you all have kids right now. Don't you want to pass down wealth? Don't you want to pass down inheritance? Some of you have elderly parents, but don't you want to be able to help them out without sacrificing your family's life? It starts with having a clear vision. This is a huge money move that millennials need to be making. And I know some of y'all are thinking right now, Anthony, I'm not in that age bracket, and I'm with you. No, you're not. But all of us need to have a vision for our money. Yo, what's going on, fam? Hey, do yourself a favor and take out your cell phones right now and text the word TABLE to 615-930-3431. That's right. I am giving you a private and exclusive number directly to myself and my entire team. We are dedicated to helping you reach all of your goals, especially your goals around your net worth, your network, and growing your number one business, your number one asset, and that's your mind. So what I'm going to be doing weekly and sometimes daily, I'm going to be texting you encouraging text messages, behind the scene footage, some special messages from some of my special guests that will be on the table, and also free and early access to some products and some tools and some resources that I have coming out here soon. So do yourself a favor right now, take out the phones and text the word TABLE to 615-930-3431. It's your boy, Anthony O'Neal. You already know I approve this message. Yo, we just now tuning in, man. Welcome back to the table. Welcome back to the table. It's your boy, Anthony O'Neal. We're keeping it locked right here every single Monday. Monday. We're keeping it real, relevant, and relatable. And I'm super, super excited about what we're doing. We're talking about what are the money moves millennials need to be making, okay? And we've already went through 2 of them. Live below your means and also put your money to work with a clear vision, all right? Here's number 3. You guys already know this one. I'm not even going to live here too long. Stay away from debt. You got to take debt off of the table. You have to I know people saying leverage your debt. I know people are saying get that high credit score and leverage your credit score. I know people are telling you, yo, you got to go ahead and use these people money. Don't spend your own money. What? What? That is, to me, respectfully, that is the dumbest crap I've ever heard in my life. Use somebody else's money, and if it fails, then I don't pay them back. So when I lied, I misled them, and just stack my own money. No, man, I want to own everything that I have. This table, I own this table. This chair, I own this chair. This glass with this good cup of water, I own it. This is not weed. Okay? This is like mosque. What is this called? Moss. I own it. Okay? The key thing for us when it comes to debt robs us of our future. What is debt robbing you of right now? What is debt? How is debt slowing you down? You want an 800 credit score? I know so many people who have an 800 credit score but don't have $800 in their bank. I know so many people who have a high credit score, but it doesn't really teach us anything about how we are and who we are financially. True story. I remember I was in the car dealership in my mid-20s, and I was selling cars, right? And this one kid walked in. Had on the fake Gucci belt, had on some Jordans, had on some real nice shoes, had the S-curl back in them days, right? And bro, man, was fly. Right behind him walked in this elderly woman. I want to say she was right around 80. I can't remember, so I do not want to lie here at the table, but I want to say she was right around 80 years old. Well, he came up, applied for the car, right? His credit score was like in the low fives, right? We couldn't get him approved for this car that he wanted. He wanted a BMW. And so, he said, my grandma's here and she'll co-sign. Well, how much does your grandma make? Well, she gets a Social Security check about $1,300. Okay. That's not enough to get approved, but let's look at her credit. When we pulled her credit, she had an 830 credit score. Well, back then in them days, when you had anything above a 700, you didn't have to have proof of income. So they took the man's credit score. They took the grandma's credit score, took him off of the loan, put the car in grandmother's name, gave her the car. Car note was $900. Grandmama makes $1,300. She cannot afford a $75,000 car. But because she had a good credit score with no money in the bank and only making $1,000 plus, she was able to get the car. Our credit score does not show us that we are successful. Stay away from that. Pay cash. Listen, it took me a while to save up to buy the car that I wanted to buy. I ain't on the shame in my game. I don't have not one shame in my game knowing that I actually spent time to stack it up, to save money. Ooh, save money. Ooh, save money. And just pay cash for it. Every time I get in that car, boy, I love it. Every time I hear that engine crank up, I'm like, yeah, that's mine. I paid for this. I wash it every day because I paid for it. Cash. Think of the freedom. Think of the options. Think of where you can go if you do not have any debt. My social media lady who just joined the team, I was asking her, hey, you plan on staying in California? She was like, no. I said, I would love to actually travel around the world. I said, that's unique. She's like, yeah, I'd love to go out of the country and live somewhere for 6 months and just do what I do. You can do that when you have no debt. You can do that. Take your laptop, make money. She's making good money for me. And live. Stay away from debt. One of the things when it comes to staying away from debt is having a real good savings account. One of the things when it comes to staying away from debt is make sure you have a fully funded emergency fund. The baby steps that Dave Ramsey teaches talks about. Baby step number 1 is have $1,000 emergency fund. The baby step number 2 is pay off all your debt using your debt snowball, right? And then baby step number 3 is have a fully funded 3 to 6 months emergency fund. Absolutely love what Dave and the other personalities are teaching, man, right? And one of the things that I love about that is I suggest parking this into either a money market account or an online savings account. Well, now you should know by now, okay? I am a huge advocate of saving your money, okay? Always have something for a rainy day or for an emergency, because you never know what randomly can just come up, what can just happen. But let's be real for a second. I'm going to be very, very real with you all because I did some research for you all because I really want to make sure that you all get this, all right? All savings accounts were not created equal. In a recent survey, it was found that the national average is around 0.06. This is where my friends at Prize Pool steps in. I got something special for y'all. These are some absolutely amazing people who saw an issue with the current way savings accounts are being handled. And they said they can make this so much better. And check this out, you guys. They absolutely did. With a whopping 0.3% interest rate, which is 7.5 times higher than the national average. Let me say that again. 7.5, not 0.7, 7.5 times higher than the national average rate. And check this out, even with the high interest rate, you guys, they are giving away piles of cash, like a $10,000 grand prize. So listen, I want you all to click the link below because Prize Pool is where I am actually parking my savings account, my fully funded emergency fund, yeah, but I'm even parking even some of my other savings account, like a Christmas savings account, holiday vacations and getaways. Prize Pool is where it's at. Because again, remember, I'm not teaching us to save to make investments. I'm teaching us to save money so that we can avoid going back into debt. And this is where my friend's prize pool will actually help us do that by giving us more money while our money is sitting there. And here's what I love about it. It's kind of like gambling a little bit. You're going to sit your money over there, get the interest rate, and they're going to just be drawing. And you know what? You may win $30,000. You may win $10,000. You may win $20,000. I don't know. Prize pool is something special. I'm going to drop the information in the show notes below. I want you to check that out. But let's get back to our list. Here's number 4. It's a good one. Date within your budget. Here's number 4. Young people, date within your budget. Hey, CJ, put me on this camera. I need them to see my eyes, bro. Yeah, thank you. That's camera number 2. Camera number 2. Thank you so much. Y'all, listen. And I'm going to speak to the brothers. I'm going to speak to the brothers on this one. Ladies, y'all may be a little upset with me, but it's going to be all right. Brothers, do not find your wife. Do not find your favorite. Do not find your best thing. And you have to tell your wife no because you told all your girlfriends in the past who you dated yes. You don't want to get to your wife and say, babe, we can't do this. We can't go there. We can't purchase this. I cannot do this because I spent money over here. I tried to impress her. I bought her this. I did that. Nah, man. Listen, I'm a young man. I have a budget, and I date within that budget. And I don't break that budget. And I firmly believe that when I find my wife, when I find the woman who actually loves me, she's going to rock with me. She's going to understand that if he's a good steward with his money, he's going to be a good steward with his life, then he'll be a good steward over the family. He'll be a good steward with her. He'll be a good steward with the kids. Man, don't fall for this culture. There's so much crap going out there. Like, yeah, if you ain't spending $200 on a date, you a simp or you broke. Nah, man. If you don't take her here, if she don't do this, if she don't come out with red bottoms, or if y'all don't go to this restaurant, then it's whack. No, man. Do you, man? If you the kind that want to go out on a picnic, go to Starbucks, or go to Ruth Chris Steakhouse, the key thing here is, date within your budget. Not their budget, not the world's budget, not culture's budget, but your budget. Bottom line. I've met so many millionaires, man, who don't spend $200 on dinner. But that's why they're millionaires, because they don't care what you got to say or what I got to say. They're like, nah, man, I'm going to date within the budget that I set for this month. When I get a daughter, man, please. I wish my daughter would come home and say, Dad, I'm upset. Why are you upset? Well, because he said he don't want to go there because it's not within his budget this month. I'm going to go to the dude's house and say, go buy the ring. Go buy the ring. Because a man or a woman that can sit here and say, I'm sticking within my budget, boom. Those are solid ones. I promise you. Solid ones. Let's keep it moving. Here's number 5. I want you to eat at home, okay? Eat at home. Here's something that millennials need to be doing. Eat at home. We can go out there for breakfast. We'll go out there for lunch. We'll go out there for dinner. We'll go out there for dessert. Eat at home. I did some research. The average household spends about $3,526 on eating out each year. That's $294 a month. But this is on top of the grocery money. So we go buy groceries, okay? Then we go home, put the groceries up, and the same day we buy the groceries, we go right out and get something to eat. And I'm guilty of that too. Let me be real with you. Even to this day, sometimes I got to check myself. Spend all this money on Instacart. Get all these groceries delivered to the house. Put them all up. And then here you go, Anthony. I done put all this stuff up there. Now I'm going out to eat. I don't do that no more. I don't do it no more. And honestly, let me tell you this. Let me tell you what I did, actually. I actually lowered my grocery bill, and I actually get on meal plans. So I just actually buy water. I buy some juice. I always keep some bread and some basic stuff in the house. But I don't go out there and buy a bunch of chicken, a bunch of meats, because I already know I'm going to spend about $5 per meal on my meal plan for my workout regimen, right? So what I did was I adjusted inside of my budget, like, hey, if I'm going to do meal plans, then my grocery bill doesn't need to be this much because I'm not going to use all these groceries. So I go buy in bulks. I'll go over to Costco and I'll buy in bulk. So the same things that I need throughout the month. Then I'll just go over to my spot, spend $5 per meal. That's $15 for a day, when some of us actually spend $15 on one meal. And so I actually worked that into my budget to where actually my out-of-pocket expense when it comes to food, when it comes to eating, is actually cheaper than me going grocery shopping and eating out, because I went back through my budget. Eat at home, you guys, okay? Purchase your groceries when you're not hungry, bottom line, okay? Because I don't know about y'all, but sometimes when I buy my groceries, I'm hungry. I buy the things I want right then, not the things I'm going to eat. So listen, figure out a way to where you can eat at home. Figure out a way, instead of for going out to eat every time, if you're single, maybe cook at the crib. I was just talking with my camera guy and his new young lady that he's dating. I hope, don't tell nobody. I hope he marry her. I won't say her name just in case if he don't, but I like her a lot. But she's a cook. Like, she loves cooking. She loves cooking. I'm like, y'all, I hope you marry her, so that way your grocery bill can be real low and y'all eating out bill can be real low, because if you can just buy the right groceries and then boom, you can cook. At the end of the day, you guys, I really want you all to understand this. What are the little small things that we're doing that is preventing us from actually building wealth long term? If we're spending on top of our grocery bill $3,500 a year, do the math on that. If you just invested that into a growth stock mutual fund, that's a lot of money. 2 more things. Then I got a real dope financial tip for you. 2 more things. Do not purchase depreciating assets until you are out of debt and you have a fully funded emergency fund. Let me say it again. Number 6, do not purchase depreciating assets until you're out of debt and you have a fully funded emergency fund. What do I mean? Cars. You don't need a new car. What you need a brand new 2021 car for? You don't need that. Go buy that 3 to 5 year old cash car. Go buy that Honda Accord that may have 100,000 miles on it. Make sure it's up and running. Make sure it's running good. We need a car, but we don't need a Mercedes. We need a phone, but do we need an iPhone? No. Okay. Do we need jewelry? No. You don't need to buy no gold. What? You need a purse, ladies, but do you need Gucci? Do you need Louis? Do you need Chanel? Huh? Do you need Michael Kors? Do you need Coach? No, you need a purse. Go over to Walmart, get you a $5 purse and call that a wrap. We are about priorities over here. Why go and invest all this money into something that's going to depreciate and it's not going to elevate you and get you closer to your vision? We're going back to that vision. Listen, don't do it. I drove my car for, I want to say, 10 years. Yeah, 10 years. I drove that car for 10 years. Sold that car, and I was like, wow. But you know what? That car was paid for. That car was mine. I woke up on the first of the month without no bills for that car. I kept up with the maintenance. I made sure it was well taken care of. I kept it clean. Never been in an accident with it. Never had no major car accident. Nothing. No engine issues because I stayed on top of the oil changes. You need a car. But do you need the latest and the greatest car? No, what you need is financial peace. No, what you need is to be debt-free. What you need is appreciating assets. What you need is a house, okay, eventually down the road. What you need to do is get out of debt. What you need to do is start investing into your future. What you need to do is get with Prize Pool and get you a fully funded emergency fund. What you need to do is make sure that your priorities are in place. That's what you need to do. Stop investing into these depreciating assets. Stop buying gold. Stop buying jewelry. Stop buying new cars every 2 years. What are you doing? You don't need the latest and greatest purse. You don't need every pair of Jordans that come out. No. Start sticking to your vision. And here's the last thing. Invest into your family and not theirs. That's right. Invest into your family. What I mean by that, let me tell you. Isn't it funny that we can work Monday through Friday, Monday through Friday, put in his hard labor, get the paycheck on Friday, go over to Citibank, go over to Wells Fargo, go over to these companies that are owned by families, give the fruit of our labor to that family, and come back on Monday broke to our families. So it's not what I want, man. When I get my check, I want to be able to come home and tell my family, yo, listen, this is what we're going to do. I don't want to get my check on Friday. And by Monday the next week, by Tuesday the next week, another family is reaping the rewards, is reaping the fruit of my hard labor. I get up every single day. You get up every single day. Why in the world do you want to get up every single day, work 8 to 5, work 9 to 5, do overtime just so you can take care of their family, just so you can help pay for their kids' future, just so you can help their kids' inheritance check, just so you can help them get the private jets, the big houses, and reach their financial goals and come back home to your family? No. This is why I did this video. This is why I do what I do. Because I know what it feels like to wake up in a 3-bedroom home. My grandmama's in one room. Me and my siblings are in another room. My parents in another room. And we're having to eat rice and tomatoes and hot dogs and hamburger helpers. I know what it feels like to see my mom work 3 jobs, to see my dad work 2 jobs, to come home and we still broke. It's because he's going out there working hard to pay someone else, to pay back someone else, to pay them interest so their family can live and win. I'm getting upset. No. Millennials, you want to win with your money? Think about yourself. Think about your family. Think about if you're single like myself, what are you doing now to prepare and to set yourself up to win? Where are you going with life? What are you doing with your money? I refuse to give another family the fruit of my labor. My wife and my kids will have the fruit of my labor.